Hello YouTube, this is Big Steam 5344 here again. Today I'm going to finally do a review on my JLC Allegheny. So far the Allegheny on my YouTube channel is one of the biggest videos, or the engines that people like to see. So I'm going to go over its features and all the parts, all the details and stuff on them. So let's get started. So, see, if you can already see, it features a headlight, 2 lighted number boards on the top, and then 2 marker lights that are green. So, and then continue down, it has an operating lube linkage, which it doesn't actually lubricate, but it moves when the drivers are moving, which I think is really cool looking. It's full. It runs on 072 curves, so that's the minimum length. Nothing can go any smaller. I've already tried. It has an articulated steam pipe under there in the back, if you can see that thing going up, and then it has a pipe on the side of it. I got the tripod stuck on this, so bear with me. If you can see it, it should be this little pipe right here. That articulates with the engine when it goes around the curves. You'll see that later. When I bought the engine, that pipe was broken, so I had to fix it, and I can't replace it because if I buy the part that's connected to the body, you have to buy the whole boiler, the upper part of the boiler, to get the part, just the little pipe. So I had to do it my way and beat the hell out of it just to get it right. So. More, it has builder plate, which you can read under a magnifying glass. Every little piece of detail on this engine is separately applied. Nothing is molded into the casting. It features ash pan glow, if you can see. It's not super bright. It has sliding windows, but I glued mine shut because they keep popping out for some reason. So I glued mine completely shut. I know, sucks. It has sun visors. You have to be careful when you're working on the engine if you have an Allegheny. I've accidentally broken one off before and had to replace it, and they're pardon the language, but a bitch to fix. So be careful with that. On the top of the engine here, you got, I'm not sure what these were called, but I think those are safety valves. You got the or the steam generator. You got 2 of them on here. And then you got painted red. This is the only red, valve wheel thing that's on the engine, on the outside of the engine. It has the front, and the boiler front, which is this little door, opens, and so yeah, a little tired right now. And I think if you see my tip, this right here, this folds down. It has a very realistic coil load. Everything on it separately applied. It has easy access rail sound controls. You can open it like this to get to the rail sounds or signal sounds. The volume is under that one, or if you just want to, you can just flip them all up at once. It's all magnetic. All the trucks on the tender are sprung, so everything on here bends. It's just the whole tender is spring loaded, so it's very quiet when it goes over switches, and it's really cool to see the trucks move when it goes over the switches too. It's got safety chains on the trucks, which do break off if you're not careful. Ladders are very, very delicate. Everything on this engine is, you have to treat very carefully, like a brass model, or they will break. Because top it off, all the little parts on here are brass. They're just painted black. The whole engine is die cast. It weighs, I don't know, my guess is like 10-15 pounds, and it's a behemoth. The guy at the train store said it was a behemoth, but that's not where I bought it. But smoke. It has a synchronized chuffing smoke unit, 4 chuffs per revolution. It's got a very big firebox truck. I think that's what it is. A trailing truck, I think. It's got an opening cab, roof, hatch. Sorry. I should have pulled the engine out, but it has a flickering firebox, and the firebox door actually opens up, so you can see inside of it. And so, oh, sorry, really tired. Really big day. A lot of work. Paid out with money. So, where am I at? 5 minutes now? Need to keep this in chat. So it has features scale coupler, which you can change it up with this O gauge one, but I recommend not because it looks really cool like that. But the problem is with mine, it's missing its screws, so the front of this moves up and down, so I can't lash it up. And if I lash it up and there's a lot of stress on it, it will snap it into 2 pieces, and you can't replace it because Lionel decided to take it off their website. And you have to be very careful with these number boards. If you're cleaning the engine, you wipe it right off. I had to replace the number board because I accidentally wiped it down. Ooh, it looked really bad too. That's why I didn't make a review yet, because I had to fix that. So this thing has a huge Pitman motor with Odyssey on it. The thing is, to get a good idea here, it's about that big, fits right there. It's at an angle, drive shaft goes down into the front wheel. I've had to rewire this engine plenty of times because it was previously owned, and like whoever screwed with it broke the screwed with all the wires, and they're all over the place, so I had to rewire this engine twice. I had to replace the smoke unit. I actually had to take out the variable smoke unit board and hook it up to just like a standard turn on and off with TMCC, which it heats up a little. It gets heated much higher, so it burns the wicks and stuff inside of it, and everything inside that smoke unit is black. The last time I took a maintenance check on it, everything's burnt, but I replaced it just a couple days ago. So yeah, I don't know what time I'm at right now, but I might have to do a second video of it running. So that is the review so far. If you have any more questions, I can do another review on it. If you want me to go over any more little details, any questions, anything, I do recommend you get this engine. This engine is, in life, it was the most powerful steam engine ever built. The Big Boy was not the most powerful steam engine ever built. It was the largest, okay? It wasn't as powerful as the Allegheny. So, just to throw that out there if you guys don't already know this. Big Boy, the longest engine ever built. Allegheny, the powerfulest. So, Allegheny wins. I still want a Big Boy though. So, JLC, Odyssey, TMCC, Rail Sounds 5, 4 chuffs, synchronized fan-driven smoke unit with a variable output. Mine does not have that feature because someone screwed it up. What else? All die cast, tender frame, everything. It has 2 big Fat Boy speakers on it. I'm going to show you the speakers in another video when I do a tip on how to make the engine not muffle and stuff when it's on, if you ever had that problem. So yeah, has a very detailed cab interior. I wish I could show you that, which I think I'm going to show you that anyways. But right now, very detailed. All the little wheels and stuff up there painted, if you can't tell. And then that thing, see the handle? Oop, opens. And those are LEDs back there if you want to know. It opens and closes. It's very cool. It's almost a Vigiline engine. It's just very close, but I don't care. It's a very nice engine. This thing is a brute. This thing will pull about anything. I can pull my own engines with this engine. So that is the review of my JLC Allegheny. I will make a second video of the sounds, and then maybe throw in a little bit of running there. So stay tuned. I will have a video response connected. If you heard that, that is my stupid little brother. He is so dense he can't even think straight. Okay, so I think I just blew 10 minutes. So I'm gonna call it review 1. Review 2 is gonna be sounds, and then in the middle of that I'll be running the engine. So check back at review 2, please.